Welcome back to CNN. I'm your anchor, Ron Burgundy,
And I'm Susan Whitaker, your co-anchor.
and this is CNN Top 10. This week's topic is World War II, and starting off at number 10, we have the Battle of the Bulge, which was actually a surprise attack from Germany. This is a newspaper article showing that the Nazis planned a surprise attack and advanced through the Ardennes Drive. They completely surprised the Allied troops, but the war only lasted from December 1944 to January 1945. It was very significant because at this point, Germany was crushing the Allied troops, and people had no clue what they would do. But the Allied troops ended up coming back strong and planning a counterattack that ended up ending the war sooner.
All right, so topic number 9 is Doomsday. This was an original photo taken by Donald Mackenzie, who was part of the military as well as a photographer and journalist for the New York Daily News. Basically, he was there on the day, June 6, 1944, where the Allies planned an ambush on German territory in Normandy during World War II.
For number 8, we have the Lend-Lease program. This program let the president ship weapons, food, and equipment to any country that was struggling with the Axis powers. It kind of ended the neutrality that we had and moved us to a whole nother level. President Roosevelt ended up signing this, and it started because the U.S. was neutral and they wanted to help out the Allied powers.
And next, number 7, we have the event where the U.S. and other Allied forces aided people in liberating themselves from the Holocaust. People such as Arthur Baconson, a 19-year-old soldier, was sent on this mission, and they invaded Germany and took part in freeing the Jews and other minorities from concentration camps such as Auschwitz.
Number 6, we have Victory in Europe Day. This was a big day. The Soviets had the Nazis on the east, and the Allied had the Nazis on the west, causing them to completely surrender. So this made the end of World War II in Europe. So this is just a newspaper article. People are super excited. It's a huge day, and it's still a holiday today. This day was May 8th, 1945. We have number 5. This was the USS Kearney. It was a United States Navy warship destroyer, and it was very significant because it was the first torpedoed by Germany. It was torpedoed because it was sending supplies to the Allied troops before we were actually in the war, and it actually survived this and later served in North Africa.
All right, so topic number 4, we have the first announcement that the U.S. would join the Allied forces with Britain. Basically, what the U.S. did, they sent over 50 destroyers to Great Britain in order to aid them in World War II in the hopes of helping them to defeat Germany. This was the first time that the U.S. broke their neutrality and decided to announce their participation in the war with the Allied forces. All right, so number 3, we've got Operation Torch. Basically, this was the invasion that the U.S. Planned from North Africa into Italy in the hopes that they would defeat the fascist party and make their way up to Nazi Germany to end the war. And now on the field with Hannah.
It's Hannah, back in Italy with topic number 2, which is the Allied invasion of Italy in World War II. As you may know, the Allies invaded Italy during World War II, but you probably don't know the Italian mafia aided the Allies. The biggest name in the game was Charlie or Lucky Luciano. He allowed the New York Harbor to be used to work on naval ships and protection from striking workers in exchange for his sentence to be cut short. Once his help was done, his sentence was cut short and he was deported back to Italy, where shortly later he died. The end. Here in Great Britain. It might look a lot like the Mission Viejo High School baseball field. Well, let me tell you, you're wrong. The Eagle Squadron was stationed here, and they were Americans who fled to Canada to sign up for the Royal Air Force, even though it was illegal. They didn't pledge allegiance to the king, but it was still illegal.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Now we're on to our commercial break.
Ramen noodles should have been created a decade ago for the Great Depression. Have yours today. You'll be glad you did.